So, okay, I just beat my new number two in just now, 727, 725, and this is the game, and I'm gonna go through it move by move, even though there's not much to it, really. So, let's go. So, simple, okay, e4, that, and I have a new tendency to play the f4. It's actually equal, and. Is this the Caro-Kann? Oh, if it's against e6, I think it's the La Bardonnais or something. Yeah, La Bardonnais. So okay, I just played that against the Caro-Kann, and it says equal, so it's fine. D5, knight c6, just play the best moves, or what I think is the best moves. I mean, d4 makes the most sense, of course. Like, knight f2, why? Knight f3, sure. D4 is the fifth best, but take the center control, bishop open. Knight there, put bishop there, takes, and then push to the way. Of course, not to the left, because then the queen can take, and that's a bit annoying, but to the right. After that, well, yeah, you have g4, I guess. Nice and aggressive. I didn't go for that, because, get some pieces out, more important. Not very often played, but alright, e6 and castles. And then queen there. And I won c3. That's the one game I won. Like king h1. The reason why I went c3 is because I want to move the knight away in the future, and I know he's gonna castle queenside. And the rook and the queen is going to attack it, and probably this and that pawn too. Probably the left pawn more than the right pawn, but so just defend. And then a blunder came, and I gave him a check. First, I was thinking of like, okay, I'm getting attacked, maybe like bishop e3, or maybe like attack that. But after a bit of consideration, I saw that the king was wide open, so I just checked. And then he did king d8 instead of the more logical knight here. If knight here, I probably would have gone here, which of course, yeah, it's an alright move. It's not the best, but like rook d1, I would probably also have considered, but like that was my first idea. Anyways, king here, rook here, obvious. And then the king there, and thus bishop here, which not recommended, but after a little bit of thinking, the queen thinks it's exactly the same. Knight here, and I just took here and he resigned. Simple idea, queen and rook check, so that could probably get into checkmate, So let's just say he took. I could have given this check. With the rook is slightly better. So probably would have done that. Then king here. Then you can attack it. You could probably do like bishop here. Okay, the center thing is pretty interesting. I wonder if I would have seen that. Answer is maybe. Maybe or probably. But like, even if I just take, it's still an advantage for white because this king is ludicrous. So yeah, short video on how I won in 15 moves against now my second highest rated win. Yay for me.